Hello, good afternoon to everyone present here. Welcome to the day 7 of Innovation and Inspiration at TechFusion GCC 2023. I'm Sohail, your guide on this thrilling journey, proudly hosted by FINAP Worldwide Bahrain under our pioneering Gulf Platform Solutions. Yet again, as we always say, it's not about connecting, it's about igniting a spark of possibilities and exploring the limitless horizons of technology together with GPS. Get ready for a session packed with software insights designed specifically for your business. At FINAP Worldwide Bahrain, we are not just creating solutions, we are leading a change with our GPS platform. This effort goes beyond typical projects. It reflects our commitment to connecting every ambitious mind in the Gulf with cutting edge technology. With GPS, we are pushing boundaries further into the space of software solutions. Get ready for a digital revolution that's accessible, cost effective, but also cutting edge. This innovation, like you have never seen before. Now let's talk about transformation. Today, our spotlight is on a game-changing service that is set to revolutionize how businesses handle customer support, help desk management as a service. This innovative software solution is designed to enhance your support team's productivity, streamline issue resolution, and elevate the overall customer experience. Get ready to discover comprehensive, user-friendly, and a scalable approach to managing your help desk efficiently. Let's embark on this journey together. Now, I'm delighted to pass the presentation to our experts in the help desk system. Thank you, and over to you, Kausalya.
Hi.
Yes, you may proceed.
Yeah. So let me. Hi everybody. Just want to introduce myself to Sharaf Eldana. So my objective today is to talk about end-to-end service desk solution. So and would like to shed some light to you, insights to you on basically how it can help you to basically retain your customers and improve your services to your customers. So let me share this presentation for you now. So can I? If there's any delays, please let me know because then I can switch off the camera. And so let me start by just explaining. I think how important customer service is to an entity. Because at the end of the day, I think we all sell solutions to our customers, but today the most important fact for any customer is to know that once I purchase this solution from this party, will I have this same support or same caring and same attention at the time that you do the deal? So that's the key question. So why? Because they know once you purchase, once you purchase a solution in any sort of, it can be hardware or software, a mobile app, but when there's an issue and when it's affecting your business process, can I have somebody to help me to sort it out soon? This is what the real challenge is. Or can I contact them at any point? Like, so sometimes time limits doesn't really affect bound our customers because they are doing business. And more, the world is opening up. Your business doesn't shut down from at 5 in the evening when you start at 8 in the morning. It sometimes go around the clock. So at that point, when the business is happening, if the service is not available for any reason, that's a business loss for them. That is the importance of having a system in place properly and having a proper support line. When something goes wrong, quickly you can come back and continue with your business. So this is the point where every business is driving today, to have continuous availability of their solution. So the whole objective of Infinity CXP is to create a platform where customers can connect with you, and then from the back end, we can take it on and give the resolution as soon as possible. So basically, the whole objective is IT service delivery. It's with a proper management platform. Because today, I think the world is becoming more and more competitive. Customer service has become key in any aspect. It can be even retail. At the point of selling, how helpful you are to the customer, how good that experience is, the customer will always come back again. So this is where we are today. This is the market that's changing. So our whole objective by bringing in this solution is to give a strong platform where customers can extend a very thorough, responsive help desk to their customers. So we will enable that service. Let me explain you, first of all, in detail, what are the challenges that we see face today. I mean, if I take it forward now, certain scenarios, I mean, it can be software or hardware, certain, when you hit a problem, identifying the problem fast itself is a great thing, because sometimes it can be a very small issue, but until you really find the cause, your system has a problem. You're not operational. So that becomes a real challenge. And how do we find this problem fast? Do we have a technically sound team of people backing you to know who has experience in the field to identify this problem fast, quickly give the resolution? That's your KPI to your customer. So, and how do you track these incidents? I mean, we know that there are multiple incidents that can happen. The bigger the system, bigger the spread that you have, there'll be multiple touch points, and incident can happen from anywhere. But do we have the visibility? What's happening in the back end? Because the business has to know what's happening, where is it happening, and is it handled properly at any point in time? And there are certain requests that comes in. So then a customer will require, okay, I'm putting in a request. Can I get this feedback now? I mean, today the situation is I want when I want it, and at the same time that I want it. This is what customers want. So then, do you have the visibility to know, okay, what this customer is requiring, and is somebody sent into it? That's the business that where they should look at. Are my customers served well? Because you might not be able to give a front-end touch point each and every customer. You have multiple different touch points, but we need to have the visibility. So this is where the systems are coming into place today. So, and then when it comes to SLS, I think especially when it comes to mission critical or business critical environments, so where there are so many like multiple transactions that's happening on a given second, your SLA becomes much more critical, because sometimes depending on the incident that's going to face, there might be certain smaller severity of incident, but higher severity incidents as well, where systems are not accessible. And that's a direct business loss. I mean, there are multiple examples that I can bring you from our experience itself, where there was just to cite an example for a manufacturing entity, just because there was a failure in a fan in one of their critical servers, they had a downtime of 19 days simply because they couldn't get the spare part on time. So imagine the loss that the customer incurred because of this one part not being available. So these are the critical factors that we look at. And the other aspect is, like, say, for each and every company, your service delivery is a must, but at what cost? Are we going to have a 100-man team, like, every at given point in time ready to run for an incident? I mean, you to manage those, you manage the cost as well. So your customer satisfaction generally will today come down to your service level, and your customer retention will depend on that. Your customer happiness index will depend on that. So these are the critical factors. So, and then if you look at, like, how do you reduce downtime? How do you plan periodical certain maintenance and things like that? Can you really automate this stuff, operationalize in a way that we don't miss these components? And then the operational efficiency of a business process as well. Because sometimes, most of the time, certain delays happen just because of a very simple communication gap. do we know whom to reach out at what point? And do you have a foolproof way to send the message through that we are sure that, okay, that guy has got the message, he's going to respond to it now. And that is where the challenge is going to be. All these challenges, I think 75% of these delays is basically because of a certain simple communication gap. So what do we need? We need to have a platform where each and every call is tracked. It comes into a system, okay, hey, there's an issue here. They have logged in at this point. This is the severity of this issue. So then who is responding to it? It has to get assigned to somebody. So this is the visibility. So at any point, a business person goes into your help desk and look at it. He knows, okay, oh, there are 10 incidents today. I mean, these two are critical. Who is attending to it? At what point it got logged in? Have we given the resolution after 4 hours or not? So these are the real challenges that the business people or operational people experience in providing a constant service to your end customer. So, and then I think businesses are today focused more on doing their own business. So the support aspect is going to become a big burden for them, whereas we are bringing in a service to you where we will take care of that burden. So our proposition is basically bringing in a platform along with the services required for that. So the customers have a clear visibility of exactly what is happening with their customer challenges or their infrastructure. And then what is happening, are the service levels maintained? So they have a structure where they can take their mind off, hey, these guys are managing my business really well. So I'll give you another example, but let me go through this slide first. So IT service delivery is a challenge. I mean, because you might have 10 different sites. Imagine there are 5 sites, and you have only 2 people or 3 people managing your backend infrastructure. Can they run to all these endpoints, and then can they forget the backend work that they have to do? Or is the company going to recruit a huge team to manage their backend infrastructure and keep running into the services as well? So then balancing that at what cost? Because you need to have your internal customers as external customers satisfied at all times. So your customer endpoint might have issue, and along with that, maybe your accounting system has a problem. Who is addressing that? Do we have people who address that as well? These are challenges. Reduce risk and downtime. I mean, a proper management tool, a proper timely maintenance will actually take care of this really well. But then you need to have a proper structure to manage all this. This is what Infinity CXP bringing to your platform. So generally, when you manage these processes well, okay, it can be your internal IT service delivery challenges, external challenges. Once you handle all this properly, you know that your services are being rendered without any problem. So your operational efficiency goes up really well. Your times are minimized. So your business keeps running throughout the day. And the biggest aspect is that, okay, you have a really good control because you're covering all the points really well. You have defined all the service levels for each and every system that you have. So you have a better control over your IT operations because your underlying infrastructure for all your business operations is going to be IT. So this is what the solution brings into you to your table. If I just go to a few product features now, IT-related issues. Now, there are many different categories of issues. So, but each and every issue has to be handled because at the end of that issue, there is either an internal or an external customer who is getting hindered with that. So do we know what are these issues? Are they reported properly into the structure? Is somebody handling it? Did somebody handle it on time? Because that will create actually a very a long-term engagement with your customer, even with your internal customers, because they feel happy. Something goes wrong, it gets fixed fast. So they are not basically challenged to perform their tasks. And then managing your incidents. Now, incident management is a key feature where any incident, what is the lifetime of this incident? What are the touch points that they had? Every record can be maintained. And you can even go back and see, okay, what happened in this incident? What was the resolution? What were the actions that was taken? So this is the information that you can get from the backend. Managing the users. Now, our help desk can actually give you two front ends. The customer will have a front end, and the service providing party will have another front end. So both parties can actually see very clearly what are the tickets that have been logged in, where are they, and then they can actually create this front end to your customers where they can log in an issue directly through the system, or even an email, you can create an issue. And then how it happened, where did it go to, how it get resolved, a very clear visibility. And that visibility give a peace of mind to your customers as well, your end user as well, making sure that, hey, if something goes wrong, I will know exactly what is happening to it. And they will love a system like that because they know that this party who is supporting them has taken care of them. Because they have the visibility, they know that exactly what happened with what. And then a knowledge base, basically, it has a capability to create a knowledge base where when an incident happens, it gets documented. And for future incidents, it's very easy for you all to search through the database and see if this issue has happened earlier, or it can be error code, and what are the resolution. Very quick resolutions, because people will not have to really go do their research and all that to find out how to resolve this. That's a brilliant thing to have in a few seconds or few minutes, you find a resolution to the issue. And then a very comprehensive dashboard, you will see your SLAs being managed or any SLA violations. These are clear-cut, defined feedback to the customer. And SLA management as well. Because each and every customer will have different SLAs. They might have different systems requiring different kinds of attention. Sometimes if I take a case of a core banking solution, I mean, that's so critical that I don't think they can even tolerate a downtime of a few minutes. So these are different SLAs being created for different customers, and all this can be managed from the backend. So basically, we can have a system where all our service customers who we are providing services, we manage all the SLAs, different SLAs, but for one backend. There are no multiple solutions. The team will take care of the whole thing. So I think these, if I talk about the solution itself, if you look at these components has been covered, the solution basically handles the ITIL standard in the help desk solutions. So we are covering the structure in this way. And so let me give you a brief on another experience that we have where we provide a service. I mean, there was a food chain. Multiple branches, about 100 odd branches around the country, and they had a very small team of 10 people who were managing the backend infrastructure, all the servers and the systems. I mean, they had a real challenge of managing the branches, the issues that the branches are having. So what they came to us, we basically took them in and started providing service. They saw a huge improvement because level 1, level 2 solutions never reach the company. It comes to the help desk, person goes and fix it, it's all closed. The backend, the company IT team does not even know the challenges, I mean, the issues that came through, but they have the visibility in their backend saying all these issues are sorted out. And the people in the branches were telling them, my God, we have a beautiful time because all the issues are getting sorted out very fast. Because at the end of the day, the branch gets stuck because they can't serve their customers. So they fall into a very difficult situation. And with the help desk coming in, they felt a huge difference. I mean, they were very happy to see that our incidents are getting handled within a few hours, getting sorted out. And they want us to go beyond the IT background as well. Can you support the other entities as well? So this is the kind of experience that you can give give to your customers and their customer as well. They'll also feel the difference. So I believe I've covered a major part of that, why you need a strong help desk and what are the advantages you can get from it. And then generally our service offering, customers will have one contact line. So I don't think you will have run around having this now with this one number somewhere. Everybody knows this number. They call them, put them through the issue, and that will go through this own workflow. So each and every ticket that comes through will be handled, will be resolved, and the visibility is there to the backend. This is the general approach to handling the tickets. I hope you're clear on this. If you have any questions, I think we can have a Q&A session now. So I hope I managed to give you a certain amount of insights on why this help-desk solution is required for you and how it's going to enhance your experience for your customer and your customer's customer. Because your business challenges are taken care of, they are handled in a professional manner in a very short time frame. So your complete overall experience with your solution is going to be much more better. So can I open up for the questions now?
Thank you, Mr. Tushar, for the wonderful insights. And if you all have any questions, please drop them into the chat so we can answer. And Mr. Tushar is more than willing to help you out.
Yeah. So please, I think you can reach out to our team there, and then any solution, any requirement or any concern, just drop a mail through or contact them. We'll be able to handle your situation at the back end. And if you need a solution, please reach out. Because at the end of the day, I think the future is customer service. We have so many complicated solutions coming into the companies. I mean, starting from their basic infrastructure to all the software solutions to the mobile app for the customers. But when something goes wrong, you need to have a way to fix it and quickly fix it. But that is your customer service. That's the promise that you give to the customer. So in order to protect interest of both your customer and your customers beyond that, this is the path to go. So I hope I shed some light on this area. Please reach out for any questions. So Zohail, I don't mind even questions coming from your own team there. Anything that basically it might open up a discussion for the other people as well.
Yeah, guys, if you have any questions, please drop them on chat, or you can even reach me on Teams here. So I think we can make a discussion out of the topic.
So if there are no questions, I think we can conclude the call. So what I would, as a final note, now this help desk, it doesn't mean that it will be only for, it can be used only for an IT solution. It can be for anything. So whether you are into manufacturing, whether you want to manage your IT infrastructure or your manufacturing infrastructure, or it can be food chain, any kind of business will need a help desk, because the more and more the businesses are expanding, you will need to have a structured way to manage any solution, any issues that you face. So please reach out. I mean, you can take the message forward in that way, and we'll sign off now, leaving space for you to come back to us.
Thank you, Mr. Tushar, for the wonderful presentation, and I hope it added value to all our active participants. And thanks again for Mr. Tushar and team. We are looking forward to hear if you have any questions or if you need any solutions. You can reach us on FINAP Worldwide. We are on Facebook, LinkedIn, and also on Instagram. So thanks again for the team for presenting. And our next webinar will be on the 21st of December. We'll be coming back with another exciting topic for software solutions. We are hoping to see you again, and have a good day. Thank you.
All right, thank you.